Hello world, Nathan Monteith here with Vali Cyber Threat Intelligence to talk with you about the Looney Tunables vulnerability. This vulnerability is associated with CVE 2023-4911. The CVE itself was created October 3rd, 2023 and is based on a vulnerability discovered originally by Qualys Research Labs. It leverages a buffer overflow exploit found within the GNU C Library dynamic loader, which you'll find as ld.so. The proof of concept code that we'll be using for this demonstration was created by Xion of the KAIST hacking lab. And this is a privilege escalation exploit. So the behavior that we're going to observe is that after an attacker has already gained access to the victim machine, they will be able to take their underprivileged normal user and be able to escalate their privileges to a privileged root user on this machine. So without further ado, let's go ahead and launch into the demo. All right, so here we see that we have the ZeroLock interface in detect mode on the victim machine. I'm going to run a quick script that's going to log in via SSH and then use a Python script to launch the attack. Remember that in this attack, the threat actor already has access to the machine, and now they're just trying to gain more privileges so they can take more malicious action and have more control. Now this exploit does take a little while, so I'm going to go ahead and fast forward at this point to when it actually works. And we just got the shell prompt, so now we can go ahead and give it a whirl and see who we are. We're going to do that by running a quick who am I. And it looks like we're root, so the exploit worked. We're now going to jump over to the web UI, take a look at the alert. Okay, we see a lot of the files that it created. We see the path that we took from SSH to Python, which eventually ran our exploit and dropped us into that shell. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to kill this process and do a quick remediation. Now we can observe that ZeroLock went ahead and killed the SSH session, and the attacker no longer has access. This is not the way that we recommend deploying ZeroLock, but for demonstration purposes, we were in detection only for the first run of this exploit. All right, so now we will jump over and change our configuration. We're going to show what it looks like in a real protection environment. So we'll switch our configuration away from the detect profile that we're currently in into a protect profile. So I'm going to run that same Looney Tunables.sh script. We SSH in, we can see the alert for that. And we also see that same rule triggered, but everything was automatically remediated this time. This is really the preferred way to handle an attack like this, and it is our default recommendation for all ZeroLock users. I hope that this demonstration's been enlightening and shown you one more way that ZeroLock can help protect your Linux systems. For more information, be sure to head to valicyber.com.